Did you know that you can convert your GoPro Hero 11 Black into a Hero 12? Here's how. Okay, so that's a little bit unfair, but the fact is that the Hero 12 has just been announced, and instead of the giant leap in innovation that people were expecting, it's really been a little bit of a feeble hop, skip and jump, because the expectation was that the Hero 12 was going to come out with a 1-inch sensor. Now, I never thought that was going to happen. In fact, I actually shot a video called Why the Hero 12 Won't Have a 1-inch Sensor. And then I saw some leaked photographs which proved that it did have a 1-inch sensor. So I never published that video because I didn't want to look stupid. But I thought that the Hero 12 wasn't going to have a 1-inch sensor because it would have meant it was incredibly expensive. GoPro always launched their new models around £400, like $450, something like that. And I've never seen a 1-inch sensor camera come to market that cost under about $750. And at that price point, that rules out a lot of people for buying your action camera, especially when there's things like the Action 4, which costs $379, I think. $389, maybe something like that. So it would have made it prohibitively expensive for most people, unless GoPro released it as a loss leader. And I don't think GoPro is in a position to make massive losses on their cameras. And then the other thing is that there would be a huge technical, or at least there is a huge number of technical hurdles to overcome with a 1-inch sensor on an action camera. The biggest problem is, and Insta360 found this out when they made their 1-inch sensor action camera, was that when you have a 1-inch sensor, it means that the minimum focus distance for a fixed focused lens is actually quite far away. In the case of the Insta360 1-inch action camera, it was over 70 centimeters away, which meant that for handheld vlogging, you were out of focus pretty much the entire time. So a lot of people criticized it for that reason. It didn't really work. So your solution to that is either you have an action camera with an aperture that tightens way down to sort of decrease that distance, but when you tighten down that aperture, suddenly that means the low light performance takes a nosedive. Your other option is that you put some kind of autofocus mechanism into the lens, but then it's an action camera. It's designed to be robust. It's designed to be knocked about, bashed and bruised. As soon as you put autofocus in there, that's a moving mechanism. This is mostly a solid state device. You have movement, that's not as robust. That's not going to take a knock. So that's why I didn't think the Hero 12 was ever going to have a 1-inch sensor. But what I was kind of hoping for was that they might have released a Hero 12 Pro edition that would have a 1-inch sensor for more professional users who are able to work with, the limitations of that 1-inch sensor. But anyway, we still wait and hope for the day a really good action camera comes along with a 1-inch sensor. But what is actually new with the Hero 12? I haven't had a chance to get my hands on one yet because GoPro don't send me anything. But I've read through the specs and it mostly seems like a software change, and really the only physical change that seems to happen is that the Hero 12 has got some glitter on it and it says 12 on the side. It looks like the hardware is mostly all the same. Sure, they've updated the max lens mod, but that's something you attach to the camera. It seems like maybe the processor's improved, I don't know, but it seems like everything they've upgraded has been improved with software. Now, there are some nice software upgrades in there that people might appreciate, like the HDR video and the increased battery life, which is something people have always asked for. But yeah, it just wasn't a big leap in innovation. And I still might get Hero 12 and do some content with it and make a review about it and tell you what I actually think of it. But if you already have a Hero 11, I have seen nothing on the Hero 12 that's made me want to upgrade. If you don't have an action camera at all, and you really want a GoPro and you don't want any other kind of action camera, I probably would get the 12 because, yeah, it probably has marginally better video quality and, yeah, it's got a handful of extra features. One thing I will say is, don't get me wrong, I love GoPro. I've been using GoPro cameras for every version. I've owned every single GoPro since the Hero 4, and they've kind of been like a cornerstone to my main channel, my outdoors channel. But recently, with action cameras, you want something innovative, something new. You want, they kind of feel like they're the little small cameras that break the boundaries, and I feel like GoPro's kind of been coasting for the last while, and I've been with them a long time, and I just felt that recently, you know what, I needed a change, and I decided I was going to change the first time an action camera came along, which met my needs as well as or better than GoPro. And for me, that has been the DJI Action 4. I made a video about 20 reasons about why I prefer this to the Hero 11, and most of those reasons still apply to the Hero 12, so you can go watch that video and find out why I've now switched from GoPro to this Action 4. So is it over for GoPro? Honestly, I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope that the next version of the GoPro, the Hero 13, is gonna be something really, really groundbreaking, but they're no longer the dominant action camera in the market. DJI have caught up, Insta360 are catching up, and there's lots of competition now. There's lots of options for consumers, and that is only a good thing. It's not good when you've got one company kind of monopolizing the market. So it's good to see GoPro have a bit of competition. I really hope they don't go away anytime soon, and I'm really keen to see what they come up with in the future. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the Hero 12. Was it a massive disappointment? Was it what you expected? Are you gonna get one? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you find this, I don't know if it's useful, but if you find this entertaining, why not subscribe, and you'll get me all our tech videos when they come out. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, I think I inhaled some glitter.